beautiful. Oh my god, this lemon tea is making me alive again. What the heck? Can I tell you something? I feel so proud of myself for like discovering how to set up the direct vertical like shot for my camera. It's actually amazing and hell yeah. I'm proud of me. Look at that. I don't know why I wasn't able to do it before. I couldn't figure it out. It's not that easy to make in a way that it works, I guess. But look at Oracle card ASMR. There's a card left alone. I think this is our card actually. It's perfect. Alright, let's go. And it was the one that I saw earlier. What the fuck? Okay. Dandelion. I think this is it. Healing. Oh hell yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Dandelion. Very cute. Healing. Do you know what we call this in Venetian region? We call it pisakan. It's dog, where the dogs piss. And you know why it's called like this? It's not because dogs piss them really, but it's because they're everywhere. So everywhere dogs pee, there's everywhere also dandelions. Alright, that was less poetic than in my mind, but also, yeah, dandelion. Wait, do you have a name for them? They're everywhere. And you can make like salads from them. There are a lot of people who get them to make salads or risotto. You can see like elderly ladies in parks getting dandelions sometimes. I don't think so, but I don't know the dialect actually. That makes sense. What is the Italian name now? I cannot think about it. Soffione? But Tarassaco is the Italian name. It's very different. Denti di leone? No, it's Tarassaco, this one. Dandelion, no? Yes. Denti di leone? Is it a different... No. Yeah, it's just so common. I guess there are many names. This reminds me of that time I studied Japanese linguistics, and there was this dialect like researcher, and he discovered there were like throughout Japan there were like more than 300 ways to say snail. It's the same. This is the Italian version. There are more than 300 ways to say dandelion. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I guess when you find a very common thing. Okay, ready? I'm gonna read what it says. Healing is a word. 9 is number. Hell yeah. Snail. The name dandelion is derived from the French phrase "Oh, don de lion," which means lion teeth. You were right, Sydney. Based on the shape of the plant's leaves. Dandelion's botanical name, Taraxacum officinale, I knew it, Tarassaco, is derived from Greek, roughly translated as remedy for disorder. Ooh. The plant's healing properties were very familiar to the early Greeks, Egyptians, and Romans, and have been vital elements in traditional Chinese medicine for 1,000 years. I guess that's why we have so many words for it. It was like a very important plant everywhere. Dandelions have been used for centuries to treat a myriad of physical ailments, including cancer, acne, liver disease, and digestive disorders, to name a few. Doesn't mean that it works for everyone, but it has been used. Some people view dandelions as stubborn weeds that persist in growing in their yard and garden, not seeing this plant for the rich source of vitamins, minerals, and fiber it is. Dandelions are found all over the world, growing anywhere there is moist soil and adequate sunlight, such as meadows, forest edges, and grasslands. It is tremendously resilient and has proven its ability to persevere through many difficult living conditions and hardships, representing how dandelion spirit can be a powerful ally for physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. This is a very nice plant. Now every time I see a dandelion on the street, I'm gonna be like, oh yes, healing. Imagine, like, that would be very nice to be able to condition yourself that every time you see something, you have a positive thing associated with it. So every time, a challenge for everybody, every time you walk outside and you see the dandelion, think about healing. For the healing that's needed now, determination is what is required. The kind that comes from aligning your will with the will of spirit and calling on all resources you have available. The situation you're dealing with has impacted you emotionally and physically and has severely tested your faith. Yet it's imperative that you do whatever you have to in order to restore your conviction. You've experienced a loss, and that has triggered your anger and your hurt. It's not about deceiving yourself with aphorisms such as rising above it or just cheering up. Just cheer up. But about the willingness to dig into the darker soil of your grief and allow that pain to be acknowledged and expressed. Seek support from family and friends who are able to empathically relate without trying to fix you. Open yourself to signs and omens from spirit that will serve to guide you through this adversity. Though it may not seem like it now, trust in your heart of hearts that there is purpose to you suffering. This too shall pass. All things do. What a hard thing to say. There is purpose to your suffering. What a hard thing to say and to accept. I kind of get it though. It's not finished, but this is a very strong sentence. There is that story, I'm gonna read the story about there was like sheep herder story that I want to read after this, that this reminded me of that. There is purpose to your suffering. Visualize the plant's bright yellow flowers and thank this surprisingly powerful spirit for its blessing. Know that the deepest healing is letting go of the illusion that we're separate from source. And just for fun, the next time you see a puffy white dandelion, don't pick it up. It says pick it up. Don't pick it up. Just look at it and make a wish. Oh, I see. Pick it up and make a wish while you blow its seeds into the air. We used to do this actually. That's interesting. You don't have to pick it up to do that. You can also blow. You can just leave it be. But I understand that's its purpose, right? Blow the seeds. Don't pick it up when it's a flower. Let's say it like that. I want to read the story about the sheep herder city chat, because I need, like, if you just say there is purpose to suffering, it feels like a little bit hopeless, right? It's like being, yes, existence is suffering, so just suck it up. You know what I mean? But this reminded me of a story that actually I it's a reading exercise for my students. So let me find it real quick. Here it is. The man and his horse. Not a sheep herder, I'm so sorry. It's a horse owner. Alright. A long time ago, in ancient China, there was an old farmer who lived with his son in a small village in the countryside. He loved his son more than anything in the world. They worked together every day on the farm and rode their horses. They loved their horses very much. One night, one of the horses ran away. When the people in the village heard that the horse was missing, they came to the old man and said, "We're so sorry about your bad luck. However, the old man wasn't sad about it. There was nothing we could do, said the old man. So don't be sad. It wasn't bad luck. It just happened. The people in the village were surprised and went away. The next day, the horse came back, bringing with it another white horse. This was a beautiful horse, worth a lot of money. When the people in the village saw this, they were happy for the old man and talked about his good luck. But the old man said, it wasn't good luck, it just happened. The old man's son loved the new horse and rode it every day. But one day, he fell off the horse and broke his leg. Once again, the people of the village said to the old man, we're sorry about your bad luck. The old man replied in the same way as before. It wasn't bad luck or the horse's fault. You shouldn't feel sad about what happened. A week later, a war started and the army came into the village. They said that every young man should join the army and fight in the war. However, because the old man's son had a broken leg, they decided he could not join the army. The old man explained to his son, when people think you have bad luck, the end result can sometimes be positive, so you shouldn't be too sad. In the same way, when people think you have good luck, you should be careful not to become too happy. This story is very powerful to me because it puts into perspective that maybe, there are some bad things happening, but because of these bad things happening, there might be something good happening after. It's not that it's gonna, for sure, but it's all is cause and action, cause and effect, and there is no really more than anything. The important thing to remember is that they are just things that happen, and we deal with them, and there might be something good coming because of it. So when we were talking about there is purpose in suffering, this is what I think they mean. This suffering might be the cause of something very beautiful in the future. We will never know if it's true or not. We will never know if what if I didn't suffer? Would it have happened anyways? We don't know. but that's also part of life. We don't know. We can accept the things that happen and do our best with the tools we are given, and hopefully we will experience beautiful things. What a beautiful reading. I feel healed in body and spirit and heart and mind.